Major update on Justin Bieber drama. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. The whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call, and today we are FaceTiming from the airport in Paris. And I wonder if you guys can guess where we're going to next. Let's just say I'm going to be spilling tea in a more proper place. That's a little hint. Comment below. But listen, best friend, yesterday I did a video on the Paris train about this impersonator of Justin Bieber and how he went to a club and fooled the whole freaking club. So we got to talk about this. Oh, by the way, best friend, I do have the answer to your guys' question. A lot of you guys asked me why I was hiding my phone in the Paris metro. So stay tuned because I'm going to have all those details later. But first, let's talk about this because there's more information coming out. And this impersonator not only fooled the club, but he fooled the DJ that was performing for the club. Now listen, best friend, the DJ even spoke out, and this is what he said.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
That was insane. We gotta talk. That was actually insane. Complete fake. No way. I swear on my life.
I literally thought, it kind of felt, I was like, damn, he, put on a lot of weight since the album dropped.
All right, so first of all, I'm so sorry. Yes, I get it. It's dark. There are lights. People are crazy. Everyone looks, at that moment, everyone is going to look familiar. If you have the same tattoos, if you have the same buzz cut, you're going to look. Now, first of all, can I just say this man actually got the same damn tattoos as Justin Bieber? Because if he did, he needs a little more help than I thought, bitch. Because how are you going to tattoo your body the tattoos that Justin Bieber has just to impersonate him? That cannot be. Listen, there is something not right in the pudding, okay? But listen, best friend. So this impersonator, he got away with it. And the club gave him anything he wanted. He stacked up 10 grand of drinks, of champagne, of this and that, of that and this. Now listen, let me tell you something. In my opinion, girl, this is a club's fault too, because how are you going to tell me that just because someone looks the same, you're going to let them on the damn stage, okay? Just because you got a team, just because you got people around you, immediately you have status. Immediately you are something, right? You are someone. And that's just crazy to me. If I was the club owner or somebody in charge, ID please. Okay? Let me see your ID. Listen, nowadays, girl, you cannot trust nobody, bitch. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Mamashton Bodo out there, bitch, okay? Grant you, I've always wanted to be a Mary Kate and Ashley kind of situation. I always told my mom, do I have a twin and you haven't told me about it? Can you guys imagine if there were two Sebastians in this world? How freaking, I was going to say iconic, but I just think it would have been freaking messy, bitch. Two Sebastians is just way too damn much. Oh, girl, no. If I were a twin, I don't know if I'd be in speaking terms with my twin, bitch, because sometimes I cannot even stand me. Sometimes I don't even talk to me. Sometimes I'm just like, girl. But listen, he has now been banned for life, and the hotel actually spoke out. This is what they said. All right, best friend. So, Rep for Win and XS Nightclub says after an elaborate and multi-step ruse by him and his advanced team, a Justin Bieber impersonator was granted access to the XS stage. As soon as the error was recognized, he was removed from the resort and denied future entry. In other words, he's been banned. All right, best friend. So listen, yes, he's banned, but this is going to give him a lot of work. I'm sure a lot of lower scale clubs are going to be calling him. They're going to be hiring him. This man's career just started. Now, I'm not sure there's going to be any legal action taken because a lot of people are saying that he could get himself into very big trouble. Now, there's a lot of impersonators out there. I know that there's a very famous one called Shakira's impersonator. And, she makes money going around impersonating Shakira, but she's never lied like that. the way that you go in there and you kind of lead to believe that you are this person, I think that's definitely where the issue is, in my opinion. And I feel like he could have been like, look, you know, I think this would be fun, and just, you know, give a heads up that that's not the real Justin. Had they like said, you know what, it's not the real Justin, but let's just have some fun, the crowd would have still gone crazy. But he has since deleted his Instagram because he was getting so much hate from the fans, and I don't blame him, girl. I would be freaking upset too if I was in there tipsy, and Melina Gomez came on the fucking stage, and I thought it was a real Selena, and you got me crying to Who Says, and you're performing that shit, and then I later find out that you weren't the real Selena. Ooh, bitch, don't fucking come for me. Anyways. I wanted to also give you guys a question, answer a question, because I got this question a lot yesterday. So we were coming from Disney, and it was like an hour something ride, and it was past 1. It was super freaking late. As soon as we got to Paris, the security at the airport, actually, well, when I got it, because, you know, we came in separately, but when I first got to Paris, I have my husband's family who lives here. I have a couple friends who have lived here. They're not currently here. Well, they live here, but they're not currently here. And the security at the airport all told me, if you're gonna, because I asked for public transportation to get to where we were staying. And the first thing he said was like, look, I don't want, you know, I was like, oh, I just need to take a metro, this and that. He goes, yes, but just be very aware, because there's a lot of pickpockets here. And a lot of people get their phones stolen. Actually, a girl in Disney told me that she had her Labubus, her Labubus on the train, and somebody literally just snatched them and started running. So every time somebody would come on, or I would just check if somebody would come on, I would just kind of hide my phone, because that's what it was advised for me to do. Now listen, let me tell you something. Every single place in the world, there are bad people who do bad things. You just got to be wary, and you just got to be careful. That's it, you know? So that is why I was doing it. There was no one on the train also, because somebody was commented that it was so rude that I was making videos. It was it was a double-decker metro. There was no one on top, literally nobody. There was nobody. The only person who was there was, I had to walk down the stairs. I had to walk across the hall, and then in the bottom stairs, like maybe 40 feet from me, was the first person there aside from my husband. So just wanted to answer those little questions. But yes, that's why I was just being cautious. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that the impersonator should be charged? Do you think that this is a legal matter? In my opinion, I think he needs to pay back the $10,000 to the club, to be honest. But if the club also fell for it, I'm just like, girl, I'm sorry, girl, but you were dumb, boo. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys so much for watching. I have a really fun vlog of my trip to Lake Como, so I hope you enjoyed. And can you guess where we're going next? I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye. Come with me on a solo trip to Lake Como. I'm taking a trip by myself, and we're taking a private trip, so let's go. I'm feeling a lot of things. I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm a solo traveler, so I've never done this before, and I'm the only one here by myself. But I think it's gonna be fine. And you know what? It's gonna be fabulous, because the best company you can have is the one you have with yourself. So fuck it. Okay. Anyways, let's go to Lake Como and have a fabulous day.
The most important designer, Italians and foreign designer, they have their own production of silk here in Como. Blouses, ties, and skirts. So they could.
And we are here in Lake Como, and honestly the bus ride was fabulous. The tour guide is so sweet. I want to show you guys a little bit of the lake, but we're also going to the cathedral because we're going to be on the lake a little bit later. So we're going to the cathedral, but I gotta show you guys this view because it is absolutely stunning. Look at this. Let me turn the camera around. So look at all of these bougie ass mansions, best friend. Look at that. The lake is right here, but we're gonna be on the lake a little bit later. So now let's go explore the town. Here you have some restaurants. Let's see what they have. Oh, they're still on breakfast. Some nice little cafes. But we are going to the cathedral because we're gonna go and give thanks to God for all of our blessings. So let's go. So we are arriving to the cathedral now, and I'm gonna go in. I'm so excited. I love going into cathedrals, doing a little prayer, this little connection to God, a little, you know. So I hope I'm not offending anybody, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I have to find the sign that says tourist. Oh, I also have to buy a souvenir. And Lake Como is known for their silks. So if I can find like an affordable little scarf, I'm gonna do that because I think it would be such a beautiful little, you know, thing to have. So let's go find the sign. And we found the sign. Here's the cathedral. So we're gonna go in. This looks like a little cute town. So freaking cute. All right. So let's go. We just got out of church and it was a beautiful experience. I loved it. I actually stayed for Mass. So that was so amazing that I got to experience an Italian Mass. And now we are out exploring. I have about an hour until I have to go back on the tour bus. And if they leave, girls. So I cannot be left behind, okay? But now I think I'm gonna get some water or an Italian lemonade. So let's go and explore. Okay, you guys, I just went into a silk shop because remember I told you Lake Como is like known for their silk? Well, best friend, when I went in there, it was like 300 euro, like 400 euro, like 200 euro. And I was like, girl, if it's like 20, maybe I'll like buy it and stuff. No, boo. No, girl, silk is expensive. Who knew? This is from H&M, bitch, okay? But listen, so I went in and I was like, how do I get out of here? Because the lady was like, you know, you could do this and you could do that and you can buy this. And I'm so bad at like telling, like getting out of these situations is very difficult for me. So I was like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, this is so awkward. And I just like kept on like, oh yeah, hang on. So I think my husband, he's next door and he left. I was like, oh yeah, hang on, my husband's next door. My husband's not here, girl, I'm alone. But look how beautiful that is. But yeah, no, I'll totally be back. I'll be back. Let me go get him. Yeah. I felt so bad. I didn't want to lie, but like, how am I supposed to, you know what I mean? But anyways, I went into a little bakery to get a little treat. So let's go try this little treat. All right, not too bad. Okay, so I went into a little bakery and it's called Beretta, and I asked her what she recommended and she told me that, I told her I didn't want something too big, but I wanted just like a little something. So she told me that this was super popular. It looks like a pizza bite, but you know, I'll try anything. So cheers. Next to I literally have you on a garbage can, so cheers. It's so simple. It's so simple, yet actually so good. Honestly, I don't know if it's because everything, in my opinion, here tastes better, but it tastes fabulous. Cheers. So this is the view. I love it. You know what? Honestly, it's so beautiful. And it was like, I saw these TikTok videos like, oh, it's gonna rain and it's gonna be so ugly and this not. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Anyways, I tried to look as fancy as possible. So I have this like outfit on. Anyways, I also got water because I'm super thirsty. So let's go back to the bus because I'm afraid to miss the bus. Also, I think I'm getting the hang of vlogging in public. Not that difficult, but it's just a little weird. But anyways, let's go to the next adventure. I think people think I'm crazy. So we just stopped to take a couple of pictures. We're still on our way to the boat, but I wanted to show you guys, look at the view. And look, there's so many people there just like hanging out and tanning and living their best freaking life. But I really wanted to show you guys how gorgeous this is, and definitely recommend you guys coming on this tour because it is fabulous. The bus is great. There's air conditioning. I mean, it's just great. So I highly recommend it, you guys. So now we are on the boat and it is just so incredibly beautiful. So I wanted to show you guys everything from the boat, and let's go. It looks so good. All right, so this is the lunch. All right, here we are with the All right, here we are with the fettuccine, and I'm ready to, ooh, beautiful. Wow. Look at this. All right, so here we are in Lake Como, and I'm going to have the fettuccine. But of course, I always need to go and reach for my best friend, Lactate, because I cannot have this without this. So thank you to Lactate, girl, because you know my heart, honey. You are the Prince Charming. This is the glass slipper, and you found it, honey, okay? So cheers to a fabulous day in Lake Como. Cheers to Lactate. Oh, I can already feel it working, honey. Yes, Lactate, okay. Now that I have my Lactate, honey, I can have this. Cheers. Whoa, cheers. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Wow. I mean, how iconic. How iconic. Thank you, Lactate girl.
Here we are at the end of the lake in the north. This is one Mera river, one of the two rivers to the north. So no more lake to the north, only the Alps. Aquí se acaba el lago. Estamos en el extremidad norte